Hello everyone, in this tutorial we are going to learn how to work with the WaveTable editor from Kilohearts. First of all, I want you to understand how to create smooth transitions within everything you do inside the Wave editor, which is I think one of the most misunderstood topics, because there are some tools like the crossfade and the frame blend, sorry, to achieve smooth transitions, but it's not the best way to do it, and I think it's not how the editor was thought to be used. So first of all, I'm going to create a new stage here. I'm going to create a sine wave that I want to turn into a sawtooth at the end. Okay, so you can see the difference very straightforward. First of all, I'm going to click here in order to finish the path that the sine wave is taking from point A to point B, the beginning to the end. Alright, so it's all the same all the time. Hit done, and then I have to select the latest or the last frame of the table and turn this into a saw. Again, I have to click at the very beginning of the table, and at this point you will tell me, hey, you just erased what you did. Yes, but no, because underneath of what I did is what I did before. Alright, so if I click this this frame here and set the mix to 0, then you have it. The sine wave was hidden behind what I did, and now we have a smooth transition from a sine wave to a sawtooth. Okay, I'm going to hit done here. I want to show you other stuff which is also very visible, like for example increasing the rate of the sawtooth at the end by selecting the last frame, and then I'm going to create again a saw, and well, yeah, that repeats 10 times per second. And again, I'm going to click here, and I can put this like to the middle, but I like to put it all the way to the beginning and affect the whole thing, because it's much more for me, it's much more like useful. I want this amount of cycles to be much less at the beginning. So I select the very first frame and set a 0% of mix, and you have it. The sine wave that we put at the very beginning plus the sawtooth we put later, and also the cycle becoming faster. You can also see the transitions, and you can work with these transitions too, like if you want to create, for example, like a sine wave made of little triangles or sawtooths or squares, you can do it too. I want this part to be like squeezed, like shift to the side. And I'm going to use the origin here, and I can do that and see how good it looks. It's really amazing. It's really amazing. As well, I can select this and twist that. Let's try it, or even twist it a little bit more. That's the original, that's twisted for the other side, and this is twisted for this other side. So, well, how this sounds? Yeah, some kind of dubstepy thing at the very end, but this is how you create weird wheezy sounds. Those wheezy sounds are made this way. I still have not reached that point, but I will, and I will tell you how to do it also. So what I want to do here is to smooth this part, and I think that a sine wave will do the job. If I could smooth everything, I can override this also by drawing a sine wave, which is what actually was thinking to do it. And I just need to adjust the... Oh, what's happening here? All right, we have the mix. Okay, that was the problem, and there we have it. That was what I'm looking for. So we have like a very interesting shape, I must say. I don't like the end part, so I just need to avoid, because yeah. So it could be 3. All right, I wasn't in the low pitch. So we have this. We have transformed the sharp edges into a mix of soft and this kind of mix, this hybrid, the mixture. It's very nice. Yeah, I like. I like how it sounds. But I don't like the fuzzy sound when you drag the wavetable, which it's very funny to put an LFO here. And this is another very nice thing that I wanted to show you, which is it's visually also, but it has a result in terms of sound design, like going for the... This is the way how you do Rizzy bass and stuff like that, found and dark drum and bass and that stuff. But it visually is very, very interesting too. It's like a zine thing, kind of thing. Zine, I don't know how to say it, but anyway, you're going to see it and figure it out. I'm going to increase this. First of all, I'm going to hit done. Then I'm going to create a new stage. It would be nice having here kind of the history states of what we were doing, and probably undoing to a specific event, past event of the history of what we are doing here, and generate branches of stuff. It would be good to have these functions also in the WaveTable editor, as well in the LFO editor table, so everything goes faster. So if you're watching this and you like it, please suggest as new feature to Kilohearts to make this EQ not only with one dot, like so, but with many, I don't know, probably as much as you want it. So for example, I want to create, I want to EQ this, and imagine that I put it here because we have some content to see, because there is no content almost at the very beginning because we have kind of a sine wave. Alright, so here we have more harmonic content. So imagine putting infinite dots, counterpoints, I think they are called, but infinite of them. Alright, I don't know if, of course, infinite is not possible, but anyway, with 5 counterpoints, I think is enough. But you know, it is always possible to do so weird stuff. But 5 points and then everything made with effects, I think that's all you need to do in order to achieve the result. But anyway, 5 of these counterpoints. So if you, for example, and this is how you do this DMV stuff, receive bases and such. If you put a few and here another in a negative way, and so on, and then in the last one you put another, for example here, I don't know, whatever thing you want, and more points, then that would be actually creating kind of cone filter, flangers, phasers, unisons, probably too, because of the phase dephasing and stuff. You would be creating very sick stuff here, and very fast, because it would be from here to here. I want this change to turn into this another change, and then you hit the key on your keyboard with this and say, all right, I need a little bit more of, I don't know, I need to cut some mids. So you go to the part where the mids are, and you're done. I have to hit done, then create each of those control points, manually setting the path, and then, well, it's like you have to work 5 times more, each for 1 point, like to say. Alright, so I like what I did here, and I wanted to show you this also, because this is another way to shape your stuff, as you can see. And again, you can put a control point, a keyframe in the center, in order to use the ones at the very end, like cross fading stuff, by setting the gain to 0, or the mix if applicable. Alright, then you move the transition, you set the position of the transition. There is a mosquito around me, and we have problems with that disease. Alright, so there we are. Just look, with holding the left mouse button, you can see the trouble that the modifications you did actually do. So I'm going to set this to this one, sorry, to minus, right? Minus 30, a number, I don't know, but I need water. Alright, so right click, hold right click button of the mouse, and there we have it. Okay, I wanted this, I wanted it goes up then down, but I want it to go down a little bit more, like here. But I don't know why it takes so long to go down. Oh yeah, okay. Wow, what I'm doing, I'm adding more dots. I think I accidentally added one more dot. I just look it to another place and click it without noticing, but I'm here now. Okay, so look. Alright, this is the thing I need to reduce the gain. Okay. Alright, let's see. Okay, this time is too much. Okay, let's put it to 0. Yeah, 0. So as you can see, the I'm like using an EQ, but well, this is a filter, it's an EQ anyway, in order to create a sweep here. Alright, so imagine that I have 5 dots, 5 control points here, going from a state to another. Yeah, you can imagine that sick drum and bass, riff. Yeah, I also hear it, but well, you know how it is. You have to make it counterpoint per counterpoint, when it should be, I think, quite easy for the developers to make it here. It seems like it is just the same layout and everything. There is nothing new to do, but adding steroids to the WaveTable editor and nothing else. So how this is sound? It's pretty interesting. I like it, eh? Some kind of interstellar communication kind of thing. I don't know. Alright, the harmonics there are a little bit louder. So this is the frame 78. Alright, 78. I'm not good with numbers, but anyway, we are here at the 78, which is here, and we need to lower this a bit. Alright. I like the fact that we are like having a hidden sine wave that you can see it anyway in the WaveTable. It's a sine wave because we started with a sine wave, and there is also mixed with organic waves. Yeah, it's very interesting pattern. All right, of course the very first cycle is very boring, but it was at the beginning of the tutorial, so let's try something with this. I want to make it no, I'm going to make another thing. I want to cut the higher harmonics, and I'm going to try to do it by using a sine wave, because it doesn't have harmonics. It should smooth those a little bit. So check this out. If I do it, it should be doing it. Oh, it's doing it only to the latest part, not to the whole thing, because I have select something in between. But anyway, I can smooth. I think that we had another wave, so we have to make it first. We need to make it the sine wave, and then so you can see how we are actually mixing the previous stuff with the new stuff, which I thought I would be removing these peaks, but they remain there. And it is nice because I know how to blend different waves. Like I'm like doing frequency modulation here, kind of injecting a waveform into a waveform. So I like it. It's like FM modulation actually, or EM modulation, but more FM, I think. Yeah. Sounds very, very fat, at the same time thin. Too much for my taste. It needs more. Yeah, you thought it. You thought it. It is need a thought wave here. All right, but okay, look this waveform. I like it. Yeah, it's very nice. So you can see here absolutely yeah, because we have the unison here turn on, but it helped me to be a little bit more obvious. But yeah, if I, for example, increase the repeat, I'm creating, yes, a sine wave. A sine wave made of this shape, which is a mix between a sawtooth and a sine wave too. Oh, it turned out a square. This is very interesting. Yeah, very interesting. We were in a sine wave in which we added a sawtooth, which we set to 0.10, and it turned it into a square wave. Nice. I like it. I really like it. Well, it is not exactly 90 degrees, but anyway, it's very interesting. How the shape we can see here is modified. I really like it very much. And yeah, this is very much of FM. Not to mention that we are also syncing. Syncing meaning that this word sync, alright, not with K, but with Z, with C, not with Z. Yes, we have like synced that thing. So what is the thing? What is the thing that we have synced? And I'm not saying that we are into a vote, and I'm not saying that we are into some elections, but inside the WaveTable editor. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is very fun. I am, in fact, all the day with this. All the day, all the days. So if I want to remove some of the harsh part, well, you have the filter. So for example, if I want to create a cutoff filter, a sweeping of that thing, then here we are. First state is with the filter around here. And you can hear it as well if you set an LFO here, which is what I usually do. And then here you have a feedback of the thing on the wall whole time. I really like this. I want this last state to be without filter. this is how I think that if Kilohearts add more counterpoints, then that type of cycle, that type of sound is going to be sicker, wilder, grittier, and more attractive. So please, Kilohearts, add that feature. It would be so great, so great. This is not yet passed through Shaper table. So imagine the endless possibilities. Oh, you can hear that drum and bass coming, alright. Because I do also. Kilohertz, can you hear it? I hope so. Alright. We need the symmetry mirror here, because this is freeform, actually only freeform and nothing else than freeform. I don't know if loop, probably loop is acting like I don't think so, but because this portion should be the whole thing here is bipolar, just like the WaveShaper, the WaveShaper. All right. If I do this, which you think is this, it is not. In order to be this, you need to do this. All right. So let's set this slope a little bit lower and check the bipolar mode, and yeah, there you have it. All right. So you are actually working at this region, whatever be the shaper or the shaper table, you're working here. Like to say, this is what you see here is what you see here, and what you don't see here is all these three big squares which are here. All right. So mirror. If you mirror here, if you would have a mirror function here, if I do this, then it will happen the opposite here. So if I do this, then it should be happen this, and this is mirror. All right. But there is no button here, and probably because I have not digged in it yet, the loop mode should be like the solution because I can see a repetition going there, but I don't know. Well, you can see there is a mirror there, but I need to confirm it. But there is as well. It's not like, it's like shift. Probably I need to understand this, but right now I'm not in the mood to, because we are doing another stuff. Alright, where were we? Alright, you can like create some sort of tape stop effect, changing the pitch and scratching it, like just like if you were scratching vinyl, you know, a disc made of paste. That's another thing with this, that if you add here anything that this is very organic. The shaper table is so organic because it's like a flute, meaning that the much air you blow through the flute, the thinner, sharper and higher the sound of the flute. So you can shape the sound of the flute by changing the amount of air, the force of the air you put in your blow. And this is exactly the same thing, because anything that affects the modulation also affects how the distortion is going to be applied. So you are actually wave shaping using amplitude, so you are actually shaping the amplitude of the wave. So for example, sorry to drift kind like miles away from the topic, but for example, if you have this wave, there are two states, and only two states, because the third one is an inverted state. The first thing you need to know is this is zero, silence, nothing. Alright? And from nothing, but you know it is not, there is no nothing, but just for educational purpose, from nothing the wave emerges and then reach the top of its amplitude, and then goes again to the silence in order to emerge inverted and reach the top again. And because of this cycle is too fast, you hear a sound. Alright? So this amplitude, as you can see here, first is equal to nothing, then is hearable, you can hear it, and gets louder and louder as it reaches the top, then gets quieter as it reaches the center, and again gets louder, and this repeats. So what you are doing with the WaveShaper is actually telling to the sound to sound louder before reaching the top, because you are already setting the top here. Okay, this needs to be explained with this, with an oscilloscope, but why not? I turned the DC filter off because it changed the way the wave looks. So for example, we have this wave, as you can see, it's you can hear it because it's sorry, the pitch is too low, but I'm going to increase the pitch so you can see here. All right, probably we're needing a little bit more zoom. All right, so if I, for example, I'm going to use an easier way, the Shaper free plugin from Kilohearts here. I'm going to set it to symmetry, since that's the default way we work. If for example, if I'm going to show you first this. All right, look how the sorry. I can select multiple dots here. They are not getting select. Because I'm on the other side, right? Weird. Anyway, you can see that I'm affecting both sides of the shape of the wave, the top and the bottom, like you can see here. Because we are working with symmetry, and this is what WaveShaper names as unipolar, but because it is that plugin is not showing you the whole picture, and that's fine because it's much easier to understand. But once you understand it, you're done. All right. So what if we want to only edit the top part of the wave? We need to select freeform, which is what actually Shaper table actually works. All right. So now I'm going to edit only the top part of the waveform, as you can see, and now I'm going to edit only the very bottom one, and there you have it. So you are actually like rectifying the waveform kind of thing. Not actually, but I don't know. It's so relative that yeah, you probably are doing it. All right. What happened with this guy? So this is it. Okay, so I'm going to create from zero by using the pen tool this shape we see here. So this is the middle. We have this dot there, and now we need to pretty much put this at the center, and because we don't have this symmetry, we have to do this manually, and there we have it, the same shape. So this means that this Shaper table should sound now exactly like Shaper table, Shaper. Oh man, there we are. Yep, there we are. So this is actually Shaper, and the FL WaveShaper. When you turn on the bipolar mode. This is by default bipolar. I need symmetry here, please, in order to be faster. If I want to make this, for example, I need to then later do this, and it's time consuming. If I can do it by just moving this at the same time this is moving too, then we have symmetry. Sounds very nice, a little bit quiet, but we have some strong fundamentals as well, dirty sound. You see why I need symmetry. Wow. Because this happens just automatically and without any type of error, meaning that this is a change. This is 88 and this is, well, 88, but I have to slowly move the thing where it could be much more faster, but anyway, it's not precise, just like symmetry is. You don't need to be precise, but anyway, why not? Alright? This is symmetry. Where I am, I lost pretty fast by adding more and more points. I don't know where I am after adding so many points. So that's why symmetry is so handy also. But I really like this shape. I'm going to save it, and I'm going to use it for something. But I like it. All right. Okay, so we just turned the wave in Shaper inside the Shaper table, and we were working until we reached this result, which is very nice. But I wanted to show you another thing which is related to the flute, and this is the air column, the force and strength of the blow, the blow, and for that we need harmonics, right? This is going to create some AZ. Yeah, you can double by adding more and more gain, because you are editing with amplitude, with the where I was. Damn. All right. Now we have something to filter. You will hear how the sound changes because of the different harmonics but different amplitude going through. Yeah, more drum and bass. will have reached the top of what we can hear, but anyway, you get the idea. And now I'm going to show you how the filter affects this idea. It's just the same thing that the volume, but even if you, for example, change the amplitude because there is some dephasing, we are also going to have a modification. So this is all for now. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial and have a happy night sound designing.